I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all. So today we're going to proceed with video discussion 4. So in this video, we need to plan our musical production. So we're going to choose, is it original production or adaptation? And then the second thing is we need to discuss about the theme of the musical theatre, the messages and the title of our musical theatre. And then we need to discuss about the cast and the crew. Lastly, we need to plan the subsequent video discussion for video 5 and video 6. So I think we'll proceed with the theme of the.
So what is the first task again?
The first is we need to plan the musical production, whether it is original or adaptation.
Okay, so
who want to give idea? Do we have to use the adaptation or original one?
Giron?
Okay, I want to. I think I would prefer original rather than the adaptation, because I think for original, I think we can make it more interesting and we can use our own creativity about the storyline and not really focus or follow the previous videos
movie,
that we already mentioned.
So do you mean if we do the original idea ourselves, we can be more creative and no limitation? Because if we adapt the storyline from the movie, is it more limited?
Yeah.
I think I agree with Karok also, because if you go for adaptation, people will know the stories and you cannot change, and people will know what to expect. So I think from original work we can give something new to the audience.
I agree with Audrey, because I think people will get boring if we do adaptation. So for original, we can add some ideas. We have many people, right? So many people have many ideas. So we can combine the ideas together and create a new musical video.
Okay, for me, from what you guys said, is original. And for me, original or adaptation both are good, because if we are doing original, like what you guys have said just now, if we are doing original, so that we can create our own storyline, but based on maybe we just using a certain character from the movie that we have watched. And if we are making adaptation, it's also good because we don't have to think the storyline. So we just remake the story from the movie. But actually, original is much better because our idea is not limited.
I also think original is very good because it will allow us to give a new fresh idea, and we can also add some ideas that are following the trend of the issue right now.
I think the original is more stable because we can add some creativity into the ideas. Because compared to the adaptation, we need to copy and paste for the movie and add it to our videos.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Liao, because for me, originality with this originality, we can come out with our own idea, and we can build our own costume, right? And then the most important thing is it will be more time saving and cost effective, because we as a student, if we do the adaptation, it will be more it will time consuming, and it will be too costly for me.
But if
Yeah.
according to time consuming, I think adaptation much more
Time saving.
time saving, right? Because the storyline is there, so you just improvise and just follow the storyline. All the dialogues, all the music is there. You don't
Okay,
have to find it.
maybe you said it based on your sides, right? But for me, the arrangement of the musical playing important role for the time, and for me, as I arrange the music and our storyline, so it will be more time. It will be more. It can save more time.
I think
Yeah.
what is one trying to say is, if we adapt from the story, maybe we need to cut and paste where we have to see the whole movies, and then
Yeah.
we cut the certain part, and then we combine again, and then we have to we have to remember the line, and also we have to choreograph based on what is the storyline is. We don't have any freedom on it. I think that is what is one wanted to say. Is it what?
Yeah, 80% right.
I also agree with all of you, because for me it is easier for us to do the original one based on the scenery. If let's say we did the adaptation one, then we will have to follow the scenery of the movie, the costume of the movie, and a little bit hard to do that. But if we go for the original, then we can create it by ourselves, like the scenery and all of that. So it will be much easier for us.
Yes.
I agree. Hence, majority is choosing originality, right? So, in my opinion, I also agree that if we make this task original on our version, so it can save time, save cost, and everything.
So means original means we do our own storyline.
Storyline.
We have our own version.
Okay, so then all of us agree that we going to plan our music production based on our original.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we need to proceed on the theme of the musical theatre. So, what do you guys have any idea on the theme?
I think I have an idea. Like we know, if we are making love story, it's just so it's people like can predict what will happen. So what if we are? I'm suggesting the theme is in comedy.
Anyone else have
Anyone
any
Okay,
idea?
so first one from Karen, which is comedy, and
Yeah.
I think how about fairy tale gone wrong? Something that
Yeah.
What is?
we expect.
Can you
Oh,
explain?
yeah,
Can
we
you
expect
explain?
someone
You
that
don't say it again.
Fairy
fairy
tale
gone
gone
wrong.
wrong.
Gone wrong.
Gone wrong. That means, okay. For example, when we already watched the movie Frozen Moana and other movie, right? So we know what is the
Storyline.
storyline. But if we choose this kind of theme, so maybe we can
Twist.
twist the story, twist the
Quite nice.
yeah,
Give the shock effect. Do you mean? But give the shock effect.
yeah, something
Effect
like
that
that.
Do you mean is a fairy tale gone wrong? For me is the fairy tale should be like this,
Mhm.
but it happened to be like that.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
For example, Cinderella is a very kind person, right?
Yeah.
But suddenly maybe she become the
If
other
she
side.
was-
It is upside thing. Yeah, something like that.
down.
Yeah, upside down. That's my idea.
Okay.
Maybe we could go for horror stories.
For example,
Maybe because horror story in EPM, or maybe we could choose other place.
I think horror comedy should. Do you all think, because you are living in college, do you all think that is too heavy, or there is kind of issue, sensitivity of people?
I think it will bring sensitivity because horror and it doesn't suit with musical.
I agree with Karen.
Okay,
Any other suggestion?
I have a new ideas. I think classic theatre is quite nice. You know classic theatre like Piramli,
White and black movie.
black and white movie.
What
So,
is like
but
movie?
how about our costume? We have to prepare our costume.
So we have to do black and white.
Black and white.
Black and white is very
Boring.
boring.
Yeah, actually the classic one is good because we can put any costume on our body.
Maybe we could
Yeah,
use the
big-
storylines.
Huh?
We could use the storyline and then
Yeah.
storyline according to classic.
Maybe we can mix it, right?
Yeah.
But for me, for my opinion, if we do classic, the things is how we want to match with the sing or song that suits the classic. Because as we know, the classic video, the classic story, they are very classic, and I think it
Not
will-
too much English song.
Yeah.
Classic English song.
Sound of Music is also
We're dealing with the latest music songs.
whereby you people are too young, and I think that is not
we
really.
don't know.
Yeah.
Quite boring, right?
Yeah.
We don't really know the singers.
Yeah.
We don't really know Mariah Carey.
So for me, if let's say we use the classic term, I will think of Charlie Chaplin. You know, Charlie Chaplin, the movie that don't use too many communication, too many what do we call dialogue, interaction, all that. Just so I think that it's quite difficult for us to do classic.
So I think we can vote now. So we should choose the team.
So what do we have?
The first one is comedy.
Okay.
So and then horror story, fairy tale gone wrong, and then classic theatre. So who going to vote for comedy?
What can I vote, guys?
Sure. Everyone can vote twice.
Okay.
So the first one is comedy, so we're going to vote for
I
that.
think I'm going for comedy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Give me 6.
And then horror story.
Horror story.
Quite scary.
Go vote for it.
Okay, so how about classic theatre?
Me, yeah.
Usually.
Okay.
Then lastly, fairy tale gone wrong.
Yes, everybody
so-
interested on fairy tale.
It's unique. It's fresh. All agreed. Okay, then we need to decide the message of our musical theatre. So the messages. The message. So do anyone have any idea?
So for the messages of our video for this team, I think as we know, the fairy tale is happy ending, right? It's happened to be happy ending, but in our real life, it is not anything to be happen in happy ending. Sometimes there is unpredictable things happen and it become unhappy ending. So if we twisted the storyline of the fairy tale, I think
It will be
more interesting. What do you all think? Do you have any same idea with me?
Yes.
I agree with you. That's all. I agree with you.
So means we want to make the moral value is like not everything will end happily.
Happily,
Yes.
yes.
So that's our moral value.
I think I can add something because we cannot expect happy ending, but we can make effort to do
The happy
happy
ending.
ending.
Wow, interesting.
That is the difference.
So I think when we twist the story at first, then people may get curious to know what is the ending. when we do a fairy tale, not what not fairy tale gone wrong. People will say, oh, it's a Frozen. Okay, I know the story, so didn't have to watch the
So maybe the audience will not pay attention to
Yeah.
our musical theatre. Then because, well, in my opinion, I've read one quote and then it said, things may fall apart, but it may fall in the right place. So,
Okay, so next.
okay.
I think everyone agree with that, right?
Yeah, we agree with that.
Yeah, do you agree?
Yes. Of course, I agree.
So,
Okay, then the title of our musical theatre.
The title?
The title.
fairy tale gone wrong.
Fairy tale gone wrong.
Usually for fairy tale something like that story, it's related to like queen, princess, king, Cinderella, something like that. So I think it's better. Our title it is related about that.
You mean we use the like all the princesses story and then we identify the concept which are the same among all the story and then we take it as our title.
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay.
What do you think?
Any idea?
Basically involving prince and princess
Yeah,
themes.
something like that.
So anyone have any
What? You
idea?
have idea?
actually, I don't understand.
Actually, okay, what
We are
is
going-
Giron trying to say? If you see the movie, the fairy tale, the Disney movie, the fairy tale movie, it's all about prince and princess.
Yeah.
Cinderella, Snow White, what else?
Beauty and the
Shrek, Beauty and the
Sleeping
Beast,
Beauty,
Sleeping Beauty,
Rapunzel.
Frozen. It's everything about prince and princess, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we, for the title, why don't we use the title as a prince meet princess?
What do you think?
Prince meet princess.
Or you can use
Oh.
Disney princesses.
Because
I
because
got
usually
it. I got
prince,
it.
princess will meet prince, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Princess will
What
make
Kara
prince.
says is that when we watch the fairy tale, usually princess will find her prince, but she twists the title. Prince meet
Meet
princess.
princess.
So it's
Oh.
prince.
Because
Okay, now
it's
I
prince
understand.
meet princess.
So I'm expecting that in this musical videos that we will plan, it will what, involve maybe not only one princess or
Yeah.
prince. Maybe it combine another
Princess.
from other stories from,
Oh,
for example,
it's plural.
Snow White
Prince
maybe,
meet-
and Cinderella. Maybe they meet.
Okay.
They are in the same musical.
Yeah.
Okay, that is very good.
So it can be prince meet princesses.
Yes.
Yeah.
So should it be prince met princesses or prince met princesses? So we have two prince and two princesses, or
Two princesses and one
One
prince.
Yeah.
then should we put apostrophe on
Yes.
the title?
Yeah.
Because it's gone wrong, right?
Gone
Yes.
wrong.
It's going to be
So wrong.
very wrong. So wrong.
It was so wrong.
Gone wrong,
Okay.
not done wrong.
Okay.
So we already have the title. Then
Yes.
we need to proceed to our crew members.
Remember.
Crew members. So we have director, scriptwriter, music director, choreographer, and costume design. So anyone volunteered to be the director?
I think.
I
I suggest.
suggest Karen. I don't know because maybe she can direct everyone or stuff.
But for me, I'm suggesting we have how many crew for that?
We
Five,
have
right? Five. So we have 10 people, 11 people. So each crew there's 2 people. For example, director, I'm suggesting Karok and Audrey to lead us to direct this musical.
Yeah, I know why, because they are more like
Yeah.
experienced,
I think
experience.
So.
they are much more
Must
creative.
be mature.
Yes,
more
more
creative.
More
Okay.
mature. So,
So-
so all of us agree, Audrey and
Yeah.
Farah.
Yes.
Be the
Okay.
director.
Okay, then how about the scriptwriter?
Okay, who have a huge imagination in our group?
Scriptwriter.
I think
I think
Karen.
Karen.
Karen and
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
okay.
You're good at it.
Well,
Karen with
Who else?
have much
Who
vocabulary.
volunteer?
Karen partner.
Who I'll be.
Who will be
Yeah.
the-
I'll be Karen's partner.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Nice.
Settle.
Okay, then we proceed to music director.
Okay.
Oh, I think the suitable person is one.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has good taste in music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and our
I want to choose myself too.
Yeah, I think for music what?
Music
director.
And I want
Partner is
and I want Jiron to be my partner.
Because he can sing.
Okay.
yeah.
Is that necessary?
Sorry, he can sing.
Okay. And then proceed.
Then we have choreographer. So I think choreographer should be the one in charge the position of our
I
cast.
suggest Shah because she can Zumba.
She can
She can sing.
I think you always do Zumba in Europe, right? So
You right.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Ryan
he will
Dini.
be the
It's-
choreographer
it's
because he know
choreographer,
how to order people
Okay.
to be in what position. Okay.
For me,
Then-
we also can put Liao.
Yeah.
Choreographer.
Yes. Are you
Oh,
okay, Liao?
okay.
You always doing the dance, right?
In your
Lion dance.
I know you do the dance in the toilet.
Okay. So
Okay,
proceed.
then
Proceed next.
Then we proceed to our costume design. So
Okay,
we
so
only
I
have
think-
Venus
Costume
and
design.
Yes.
And also
makeup also.
Yeah.
Wow.
Safilas and
Florina.
Florina. Okay.
So then we proceed to our cast. So who is going to be? So we need to plan the storyline first.
Yeah, the storyline.
Is it the storyline is in the next video?
Yeah,
No,
I think
because we need to have the storyline first so that we
Who's
know
the character?
the characters of the
only the character.
Okay, so we are going to make a team based on fairy tale gone wrong. So do you guys have any fairy tale story that you want to do based on their
Cinderella.
Cinderella? Okay,
Wow,
I
Cinderella.
agree with Pasi, Cinderella.
Because Cinderella is, I think everyone have watched Cinderella more than twice. Then Cinderella is the most easiest, most
Impressive.
interesting maybe because it is quite easy for us to make the costume, the dialogues, and such other things.
Yeah. Snow White is also good. And
Easy.
for the it is
Can easy to twist the story.
understand.
Know what is
And for this fairy tale gone wrong, in the Snow White we have stepmother, right?
Yeah.
And why don't we change that to be a stepfather?
Stepfather.
Okay,
Nice.
since one have the idea, I think why don't we put one as a casting cast
Yeah.
for the stepfather?
Okay.
I think one is suitable.
Yeah, maybe suitable. His
Okay,
body
one
is
for-
suitable for stepfather.
So who wants to be a Cinderella?
I vote for Audrey.
Okay.
Well, I agree with that.
Everyone agree, right?
Yes.
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 Audrey.
So then,
In Cinderella story, they have stepsister too, right?
Yes.
Two
Yes.
stepsister.
I
Two
want to be
stepsister.
the stepsister.
you want to be
Yeah.
the stepsister.
I
So you
think-
want to be the stepsister with who?
Antagonist.
But in this stepsister,
I think stepsister is bad, right?
Yeah.
but in this story there is that because it was gone wrong. We twist
We
to
can twist it, right?
Yes.
become a very angel.
But the stepsister will be kind.
Oh,
Yes,
Yes.
kind-hearted.
maybe
Can-
one kind and one bad.
True, can.
Okay.
Yeah. Because maybe we can twist the character, but not all.
Yeah.
We need to keep the originality.
I think I want
Okay.
to be the bad
Bad stepsister.
Yeah. It's it.
sister.
What?
You,
Bad
And the
sister.
other.
you kind.
Okay.
And then in Snow
Is it
White,
okay?
in Snow White we have the witch.
Witch, yeah.
So do we need that?
Yes,
Yes,
okay.
I think so.
Snow White.
Yeah, the most interesting part.
Oh.
So I think Florina most
I think
Suitable.
Florina.
Why? Why me?
Because you so nice.
Thank you.
because you have a charismatic as a person.
And you look innocent.
That's true indeed.
Okay.
So who's going to be the witch?
Which?
I think I'm volunteering myself.
Okay, which?
I think that's sweet
Yeah.
well.
Our witch will
Do
look
we
so
have
cute.
any prince in this story?
Yes.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
Giron.
And then I think we also can play a role as a mirror, you know? Mirror,
Mirror from the Snow White.
from the Snow White. So somebody can be a mirror.
I want to become the
Oh.
Liao?
Yes.
Liao,
You want to be the mirror?
Just you.
The mirror that can talk.
Be a
So
mirror.
Liao going to be the mirror,
Yeah. And the prince.
and then the prince will be Jiron.
Yeah,
Either we
because
have option or not.
Jiron is the most handsome
Okay,
guy.
yes. More
The word.
handsome.
Okay. Yeah.
The word.
Show
So
your
for the
handsome.
narrator, I think
So
me and
So-
Fuzzy can be a narrator.
Okay.
Because there is one, there is must be a narrator to guide the storyline.
Yeah.
So then the people or the audience can understand
They
the
can
storyline
understand,
and
can follow the
follow the
storyline.
pardon me, follow the storyline and not get blurred.
Do we have any other character?
Because Shaw didn't have a
I don't have a character.
Ah.
But if you want me to be the priest,
I think you can be a godmother,
no,
right?
no, you have to be
Angel.
very good one.
Angel.
Angel.
Maybe she can be something else when we doing our
Yeah, there
planning.
there must be
There
a
must be something.
Yes. Yeah,
you
yeah.
can put the show.
So later
In the next discussion.
we'll having
So,
discussion. No, I don't have.
so we have come to our conclusion. So the theme of our musical theatre is fairy tale gone wrong. Then the message is in real life that everything will end happily. And then the title of our musical theatre is Prince Met Princesses. So we have discussed the crew and the cast. So I think that's all for this video. Thank you everyone.
Thank
you.
you.